Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Um, so I just wanted to come out here, of course, and just talk to my peoples. Um, so today I want to talk about self-love. All right, self-love. Sorry, I'm moving my camera all over the place. Self-love. This is for all my women out there who barely just, you know, date. There's women who I know that date a lot of men, and people tend to think that they're hoes, or they label them as hoes. And there are women out there who I honestly believe they're not hoes, they're just looking for love. And let me explain myself. There are women out there who are sucker for love. And I was that, and I personally was that person at one point in life, um that would date men and then break up with the men when you realize who they are, and then you find somebody else in which you thought was better than the last, and then they ended up being the same person as the last person that you had. So um I definitely do know that there are women out there who date men and are not hoes, and don't, although people put that label on them, I don't necessarily think that that's who they are, because in reality you can't be a hoe if you're in a relationship. You cannot. I mean, a hoe to me is somebody who have sex with numerous amount of men all in one session. Not like session in like sex, but all in one moment in time. And at that time I honestly don't think that they're hoes. They just, they're very comfortable in their they're very comfortable with their sexuality. They know the type of men that they want. They go for it, and then if they want to discard them, they discard. I mean, men do the same thing. Men date various amount of women and they get away with it. Women, some women do that, and I honestly don't even think that they're hoes. I just think that they're very comfortable with their sexuality. That's just who that's how I personally feel. Now, you guys can knock me for this, and you guys can be like, wow, Steph, you're stupid for that. But in reality, who are we to judge? You understand? Like, I can't judge someone else because they've slept with 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 men. I mean, in reality, that's just what they want to do. I can't tell you not to date or have sex with 5, 10 men in a matter of a month. I cannot tell you that. You understand? That's your business. Now, I do think that there are women out there that should keep it. If you don't want to be labeled as a hoe, maybe you should just keep your stuff under wraps, because there are women out there who are comfortable with who they are, and they feel like they need to publicize it. Now, if you're going to publicize it, I feel that you should be open-minded to the criticism that you're about to receive. Not everything in your life should be posted on social media. Like, I post certain things that I feel that I could and should post. That is my prerogative. If I want to do so, I do so. But then there's negativity that goes around. Like, there was this one time in which there was like this podcast about these kids in my high school, and they were talking about me, and in most of it, honestly, I feel that if people don't talk about you, then then obviously you're not doing something right. These guys was talking about me, and 80% of what they're saying is false. Like, I remember my ex-boyfriend was on there at one point in time, or is still on there. I don't know. I completely blocked them. I'm a very drama-free person. I don't want to, involve myself in that. And at one point, I was going to show up in the podcast and say what I needed to say. But in reality, if that's how they want to portray me, then that's just who they are. And the fact that you have a whole bunch of men sitting around in a table and have my ex like tune into this podcast from wherever state he's, Florida or whatever, talking about me, then obviously they have nothing else better to do than to talk about me, and compare me to other people. Like that's just stupid. Like if you listen to their podcast, this is one time that my ex said that I was obsessed with him. Mind you, I was the one that broke up with him, and I was the one that didn't want to take him back, but he felt the need to go on this podcast and lie. Hey, I get it. You want to lie? I mean, if you look at me and you think I'm pretty and you want to go to your podcast and just talk all this shit because you were my first boyfriend and because I lost my virginity to you, you go ahead and do that. But in reality, I know the truth and you know the truth, and now you just want to talk shit just to talk shit. I thought we were adults at this point in time. I am about to be 28 years old. I don't have time to be sitting around a table full of women talking about one person. I am a single mom. I take care of my children. You understand? And, well, I take care of my child. I don't have children. I will, though. But I take care of my child. And, that's just the reality of the fact. I don't have time to be gossiping about what happened in high school, And, I have guys that look at my pictures and, oh my God, she posted this and she's like, oh my God, look, clean face and my ass is in the background, like, who cares if I do that? Like, why are you analyzing every single picture of mine and feeling that you can just go and just sit around a table full of men and just talk about and criticize my pictures? What I post is what I want to post. Why do you feel the need to go and take time out of your day to criticize and analyze my pictures? Like I don't understand. And the fact that there's a whole podcast about one person having a crush on me and then my ex being on there and then they saying the different types of men that I've dated, or about when I used to consume Herbalife and shit like that. Like, wow, you're really on my page on a day-to-day basis to actually analyze all the things that I post on Instagram. Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? But again, these are the type of criticism you get with the type of shit that you post on social media. You understand? So I've learned to conserve myself and my pictures a little more. The people that I date, that's why I don't post the guys that I date. I don't post their faces, because in reality, first of all, you don't need to know who I'm dating. You don't need to criticize the person that I'm dating. You don't need to analyze the person that I'm dating. You don't need to do any of the sort. So why would I give you ammo for you to discuss on whatever podcast, or for you to discuss among your friends, even if it's not on air or something? Like, you understand what I'm saying? I personally do not give a shit what people do on a day-to-day basis, but the simple fact that I thought we were all grown here, and I don't know, I just thought we were all like past all this negativity, but I guess not. And yeah, so women who date a lot of men, I don't necessarily feel that they're hoes. I just think, if people feel the way that they feel, act the way that they want to act, because it's just why go through life regretting things? Like, I've dated men in which I'm like, why would I not give this person a chance? Am I going to regret this later on? Maybe I should give this person a chance. And then I'll give him a chance, and then it'll be like, it will either be a big mistake, or be like, okay, you could just be my friend. It's just those type of situations in life that you get. I don't have time to sit around and regret. So if I want to date whoever I want to date, I'm going to date that person. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how many boyfriends you think I've had. I really do not care. So, you know, it just is what it is. So women, please do not regret your choices. If you want to date the person and you feel that people are calling you hoes, just don't publicize it. Love, because people, regardless, that they're gonna criticize you. People love to criticize. People love to live through other people's Instagram. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people really want to know what it's like to be in your shoes or to not be in your shoes or criticize your day-to-day life. I honestly do not care what people think about me. Do you understand? Like, in reality, like, even with the podcast, like, you can say whatever it is that you want to say. Oh my God, but she posts her ass. Well, I got a nice ass to post. Like, God gave me a real ass. I didn't have to get surgery for it. Like, I hardly work out. Yeah, I work out, but I hardly do. And in reality, God gave me a nice ass with some thick thighs. And, I have, I'm a little chunky in some places. But guess what? I didn't have to go under the knife to get what I got. And I'm not knocking women who do that. I'm not. If you want to go and you want to get a booty and some fake titties, then you go ahead and do that. Like, congratulations to you. But for me, I didn't have to do that personally. So if I want to post a picture of my body, then I'm going to post a picture of my body. Like, if you don't like it, then unfollow me. That's how I feel. But love yourself, love who you are, and if you're afraid to love the person that you are, then you better learn, honey, because let me tell you, nobody's gonna love you the way you love yourself. And you can post whatever you want. Just know that what the content that you post, it could either bring positive vibes or negative. I mean, regardless, it's gonna bring both. Regardless, because I've gotten people that be like, damn girl, you killing it, like, you go get it, girl. And I got people like, well, why you gotta post stuff like that? Well, why you all up in my shit? If you don't like it, unfollow me. I really don't care. I don't go by the amount of followers that I get, like most people out here. I don't care. I don't even know how many followers I have. What, 500, 800? I don't fucking know. And I really don't care. But I love myself and I love the person that I am. And if I don't love the person that I am, then you better I will make sure that I am going to alter whatever little thing that I don't like about myself. That's just what it is. All right, guys? So love yourself. The story today is love yourself. Forget about what anybody else does, because in reality, nobody is gonna love you the way you love yourself, the way you love your body, your attitude, your personality. Nobody's gonna love you the way you love yourself. All right? So as always, please comment below on more, let's see, content you want to see. And as always, everybody, please comment, share, subscribe, press the little bell button. And as always, I'll be back with more videos. Thank you, guys. Have a good Saturday. Bye-bye.